Well, guys, let's see. I think it's like May 13th today. Uh, got a little possibly severely bad news for everybody last night. Uh, I don't know how you're going to hear me in here, how much road noise you're going to hear in here with this audio. If not, I'll just have to overdub it later. But anyway, I kind of heard last night that the possibility within a week to 2 weeks, the price of diesel could skyrocket. Some are saying up to $10 a gallon, and some are saying that possibility of rationing. One of the reasons I heard was that the U.S. is shipping all of its diesel and fuels like that overseas to the European countries because they're stopping to buy oil from Russia. If there's any truth to that, I don't know. Probably the cancellation of a bunch of leases up in Alaska yesterday by our illustrious leader is definitely not going to help matters. So anyway, this morning I went out. My tractor was empty, but I had a 5-gallon can of diesel. I went in and filled my tractor up, and I'm headed into town to fill it up, even at the ridiculous prices. It was like $5.07 a gallon yesterday in our town up here. No telling what it is this morning. If the word got out, that could be. Now, like I said, whether or not it's going to end up being, $8, $9, $10 a gallon in a week or two, I don't know. But I'm not going to take the chance. I do know that no matter what, it's going to go up. And if it goes down a little bit, okay, I lost a little bit on a gamble here. But like I said, I'm going in to get another 5 gallons. It's going to cost me, probably $26, $27 now to get it, when it used to only cost me, less than $15 to get 5 gallons of diesel, a couple of years ago. Barely over $15 a year ago. Like I said, we'll see. All right, like I said, we'll see how this goes. Heading into town, got to get some diesel. This is ridiculous, guys. So anyway, on the speculations, this may be true. It might be in everybody's best interest that got a tractor out there or whatever, even a diesel truck. You better go fill them up. And if you got a gas can or something for diesel, at least get another gas can full. From what I heard, there again, this is just hearsay at this point. I don't know if it's going to actually happen, but what they're saying is that it will probably start occurring in North Carolina up. I think it was North Carolina, might have been South Carolina, up onto the East Coast as early as next week, and then it won't be long. It will expand across the entire United States. Now, I don't know about you, but I can barely afford $5 a gallon diesel for my tractor, much less 8, 9, or 10. If it goes to $10 a gallon, there's going to be a revolution. Can you conceive of what it's going to cost to buy stuff in the store when everything that we get is moved by trucks that run diesel? And they're already paying, way more than what they used to. It's costing those diesel trucks, $1,400-$1,500 to fill their trucks up now. If it goes to say 10, if that number is true, and it goes to $10 a gallon, that's going to be, like $3,000 to fill a truck up. That's double in a week or two. And then they say they're going to ration it. That means you won't be able to just go get it. So, like I said, I'm going in to pick up another 5. I put 5 in my tractor this morning. That filled it up all but a little bit left in the can. I poured that off in another gas can I had, so I got an empty 5, and I'm headed in, and we're going to see about getting some diesel. Well, we're still heading on into town. It's about 12-15 miles from the farm into town, and so I'll give you guys a little bit of a scenic view coming on in. And for people like us that are on a fixed income and live out in the country where we have to drive a distance to go to town to get groceries, this high fuel prices is really killing us. We basically try to stay home now. We had to go into a bigger town yesterday, and that's 45 minutes each way. We had to go there for the doctor. My wife had to go to the doctor. But that's really all we're doing now is we consolidate down to trying to do stuff one trip. So while we were in there yesterday, we bought a few groceries. And there again, we're not buying hardly any amount of groceries anymore. We're canning a lot. Well, we've been canning a lot for quite a bit. So we're building our canning stock up. And we've got a garden growing. I've got to work on that a little bit later today. But I felt it was important to get in here and get some diesel before it did start shooting up. Now, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday it was 507 up here at the Cefco, and virtually every gas station in town up here was the same amount. And so there's our illustrious airport. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to come in here, get close up here to where we got to go, and we'll just see what it cost on their little sign there for diesel this morning. Like I said, yesterday I'm pretty sure it was 507 a gallon. And guys, this is ridiculous. Diesel used to be way cheaper than gasoline back before George W. Got us into the Iraq War. And when that happened, the price of diesel went above gasoline and has stayed above gasoline. Ever since it has never gone back down below gasoline. But used to you could buy diesel cheaper than you could buy gasoline. Those were the days. Not anymore. And well, like I said, let's see what we are. Looks like we're still 5 something. No, 519. So it has gone up. Well, I have to calculate that out, but at least take a look at our messy little keel. Okay. All right, there you are, boys and girls. Hopefully you can see that. $26 for 5 gallons. Well, I gotta have it, so. Okay, like I said, it was 507 yesterday. It's 519 today. That's 12 cents a gallon overnight. And that's ridiculous, I don't know, guys. I just don't know how we're going to survive all this. This is just totally ridiculous. This is not some foreign leader's fault. This is not COVID's fault. This is not any president in the past's fault. This is a direct result of the current administration and their policies towards energy. They're killing us. You know, they are literally killing us with this. You know, they must be doing this on purpose. They have to be doing this on purpose. I know they want everybody to go green. They want everybody to go electric. Well, I can't afford an electric vehicle. And if I could afford one, it would be an electric pickup truck because I live out on a farm. And, you know, I can't even afford to drive my pickup anymore. It stays on the farm. Now, if I do drive it, it'll be into this town. And I'll go to the lumberyard here and pay more per item at a lumberyard because it costs more in gasoline to go to the larger town 45 minutes away. You know, unless I'm buying like a big trailer full of stuff, it costs me more in fuel to drive there and back than I would spend a higher price here in the little town. It's ridiculous. You know, it's just like yesterday. The reason I know it's 5:07. Normally, when we come back from the larger town, we don't go this way through and back into the town that I was just in getting the gasoline. But yesterday, we went through there to stop at a grocery store that had potatoes on sale for 99 cents for a 5-pound bag. And, you know, I just couldn't pass that up. Not that we need potatoes, because we have a bunch of potatoes canned. I mean, exorbitant amount. But the other day when I took my wife to the airport, and I was coming back, I stopped at a McDonald's. It was earlier in the morning, and so I figured, well, I'll get me 3 hash browns and a small drink. It was almost $8 for 3 damn hash browns. Turned out they were $1.89 a piece for, you know, little old hash brown, 4 inches by 3 inches or whatever they are in size. You know, not even a half-inch thick. And so I said, well, I'm going to start making my own hash browns. That'll be a future video. My wife, every time I mention it, she goes, you ain't got over the hash browns yet. And no, I have not. That is ridiculous. I mean, I know it's been decades since I used to buy hash browns. I used to buy them every Saturday and Sunday morning when I used to live down out by Galveston Bay. Saturday and Sunday I would go out and drive out to NASA, and I was part of the remote control club over there, and I'd go out there and fly my helicopters and stuff, and I'd buy 3 hash browns at Jack in the Box, and if I remember right, it wasn't even $1, or maybe just a little over $1 for 3 hash browns. Now, granted, that was about 20 years ago, but you know, still, man, god dang, people. Anyway, I don't know whether you want to keep hearing me ramble on this and everything else, but you know, this is ridiculous. I just don't know what we're going to do. You know, we're out in the middle of farmland, and, you know, so everything out here runs diesel. Everything out here runs diesel. And, you know, see all these corn over here. We've got probably around 80 acres of corn in our back property out there. I don't know the exact because we lease it out, and another guy farms it, so I don't know exactly how much corn he's got planted out there. But you know, it's getting to where you know, if diesel does go up that price, it's going to be ridiculous. You know, I saw them out there not too long ago, maybe a month and a half ago, when the corn was lower. They were out there fertilizing or something on it when it was still real little, and they were towing about 1,000-gallon propane tank behind the tractor, running the tractor on propane. Of course, now I don't think propane, well, it may be, if diesel does go to 10, like some are speculating, propane may be cheaper, way cheaper than diesel. The problem is you got to have a lot, and you don't get quite as much power out of propane as you do out of gasoline or diesel. So even though it may be cheaper, it just depends on if they got a 100-horse tractor and they need the full 100 horses, they're not going to get it with propane. They'll get maybe about 85, 90 horses out of it. I would again speculate. So there again, don't take my word for it. Hopefully this video is coming out good and stuff. Like I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me over the background road noise. I'm still working on putting a noise suppressor on this camera. This is the Ordo EP7 that I bought, so it would make it easier for me to make more videos. And just like this one, I just threw it on and put my little remote control wristband on, and away we go. Now, you may occasionally see the edge of my glasses or my nose in there. That's because this camera has image stabilization, and if I move my head real fast, it'll try to stabilize it, and it'll bring in the thing of my nose. So hang on a minute. Anyway, I'll be back. Like I said, we're out in the middle of nowhere in Texas. A lot of farmland around here. This is a rinky-dinky little community. I wouldn't call it a town right here that we're going through. And then we're back out into the farm. You're going to see a lot of cows, hay and corn going on out here. But anyway, guys, like I said, I just don't know, what we're going to do. If diesel truly does go to $8, $9, or $10 a gallon in a week or two, I mean, you're screwed. Because everything in the store is going to go skyrocket, even more than it already has. You think inflation is bad right now at 8.2 or whatever percent that they say it is, which is stupid. That's their way of undercalculating inflation so that they don't have to give me and my wife and people like us on Social Security higher raises at the end of the year. We all know in reality inflation's 30% and above on the things that we buy and stuff. So like I said, it's right now 8.2, I think. Wholesale price index went up 11% yesterday or the day before yesterday. So that's going to get passed along to us next month. And now just think what's going to happen when diesel goes to $8 to $10 a gallon and it goes rationing. You think the stuff in the grocery store is expensive now? Wait till it costs a trucker $3,000 to fill his damn truck up and get the stuff here. Another thing too is we ordered a freezer from Appliance Connection damn near a month ago, and we have yet to receive it yet. I got a hold of them, they said, well, it was damaged, so we had to get you another one. Well, it's still showing that it's ready for shipment. The order's been sent for the trucking company to pick it up, but they haven't picked it up. It's a little 7 cubic foot chest freezer that we bought so that we can expand our capabilities of storage stuff, because we've got We've got a large freezer, like a 16 point something upright. We got a freezer over the top of our refrigerator, small one. We've got a smaller ice box in my trailer out there, my shop trailer. This got a little freezer on top of it. So this was another one. We're going to move meats and stuff into it. That's our property. Our neighbor rents it hay on. He's out tending, and then he's going to be baling hay. Looks like today because he's got his baler out there. So anyway, yeah. I don't know, guys. We're in for a rough one. If you haven't already started stockpiling, you better do it, and it may have already become too late. Just like this baby formula shortage, good thing we don't have babies, but yeah, they say there's a shortage. Now, I did spot some baby formula in Walmart yesterday, and I was over at Aldi's, and there was a ton of evaporated milk and condensed milk. And years ago, when we were little, there wasn't really any such thing as baby formula that I remember, and you made it, and the parents made it out of evaporated milk and Karo syrup and a couple other things. So there again, it's a thing of whether or not you remember to get stuff or not. Anyway, back here again. See if we got any more squishes. Looks like you got some in there. So that's the boy's trailer. He's coming to get it in the next month. He retired out of the Air Force, and then he went and got him a job with a company that does work for the Air Force, and it's in Florida. So he has a diesel truck, but it had problems, so he couldn't tow it. And he had that fixed while he's out there, so he's coming down to pick that trailer up, since he's going to live in that while he's working down there in Florida. All right, everybody. If you've watched to the end of the video, much appreciated. If you haven't already done so and you like the video, please hit the like button. It surely helps my channel go. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I've got this head mount camera now that I'm using, so it is going to make the making of my videos a lot easier on a lot of stuff that I'm just showing you things and how I'm doing them. So yeah, anyway, as always, really appreciate you guys that watch my videos, and those that subscribe, and those that hit the like button. Until the next one, I'm out of here.